Good morning, my writing and my reading pals. It's me, your girl Xana. It's about 7 a.m. and I'm going to take you through an average day as my life as a writer and college student and freelancer and everything else that I do with my life. So let's get started. So I woke up about like 5:20 this morning, which is not my usual time to wake up. I had a really bad dream and it woke me up. I was like shaking. But I decided, hey, I was planning on getting up early to get work done today. I may as well start early, and then I stayed in bed for like an hour and a half, just chatting with some friends and watching YouTube videos. But hey, starting the day off with a little break is never a bad thing. Also, most of this vlog will be done without my mic that I usually do, that I connect to my phone, so hopefully that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do medicine and then make breakfast. I'm thinking pancakes. Bottoms up. I have been searching long and hard to try and find the lid to this stupid little blender so I can make myself some oat milk. And I can't find it. Where did someone put it? Why is it not with the blender? So breakfast has been made, and because this is such an ungodly stack, and the amount of syrup needed to make it fun is pooling the plate. See moisture. I've transferred, I'll be going pancake by pancake on one of my other plates that has a little lip on it to keep syrup from running everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and then after I'm gonna make some tea because I had to charge the blender. And then we're gonna get working. So I'll take you through my working day as soon as I finish eating. Cheers! Little update. It's now almost 10 o'clock, so I've been working for about an hour on my one friend's manuscript. I probably did a voiceover and told you what was happening, but in case I didn't, I have one friend who's entering a writing contest, so she shared her manuscript with myself and the other members of my writers group. So we're just kind of going through and making comments. I finished that. That was about like 16 pages. Stuff like that. And now I'm going through another friend's manuscript. I'm starting to go through it. I'll be going through it throughout the rest of the month for her as a beta reader and things like that. I found the top to the blender, made the oat milk, made a London fog, tried the London fog, and realized that the oat milk was not it. I didn't have a fine enough thing to pass it through, so I just put it through my fine mesh sieve, but apparently that wasn't enough. And I'm not going to go through the entire process of hand squeezing oat milk through a cloth that I have to go find. I don't even know where my flour sack cloth is. I tried using a coffee filter, but it wouldn't work, but maybe if I'd done the fine mesh sieve, which got out the larger bits of everything, and then did the coffee filter and squeezed it, that would have been better, but I feel like that's still too small. I would need more than one coffee filter, which I don't want to use more than one coffee filter for 1 cup of oat milk. It just wasn't worth it, so I'm gonna drink a cup of water, and then when I'm done with that, I'll probably just make another cup of normal Earl Grey, which is what I was sipping on earlier. It is still snowing. It's going to be snowing through the entire day. It's been snowing all night and through the entire day. And I think we're supposed to get like 7 inches of snow. I'm hoping that it's not horrible because I have a doctor's appointment in a little bit that I have to go to. But yeah, so for right now, till probably about 10:30, I'll be working on my friend's manuscript, and then I'll probably do some homework because I have one more assignment due tonight that I need to get done. And then other readings I need to do. I need to do some reading in Return of the King and Pride and Prejudice for school, mind you. It's for school. It's for science. It's for my linguistics course, but you know, still. So that's what I'm getting up to currently. I'm still just sitting here at a table in my little office living room with my laptop and a candle. I put a wood wick in my normal candle right next to the normal wick, and it's almost melted like the entirety of the wax. So I'll like show you, like, that's the label. Can you see that? That's just a lot. I can't hold phones. But yeah, so that melted through that wax really quickly. I really like this candle. It's a sandalwood and musk candle, and it just smells divine. Back to work. I'm gonna try and get through her first chapter. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this update. Oh, my other piercing. You can kind of see it right here. It's healing very well. I'm really happy about that. I don't even know if I told you guys that I was getting that. I think I just talked about it on Discord. Plug. If you're not in my Discord server, you should join it. It's free. We have a great time. I'll see you at lunch. It's about 11 now. I am done doing work for right now. I am far away from my remote, so I can't press pause on the soundtrack I was listening to while I worked, but I am in desperate need of a nap. So it might be nap time, which is kind of another part of my day sometimes. If I get up early, I'm usually exhausted a little bit before lunch, so I usually slip in a nap, then I'm gonna eat lunch. So I lied, I wasn't checking in at lunch, I'm checking in before lunch still, but what can you do? So I didn't film anything at the doctor's office. I'm at Walmart now, just get some groceries and getting some medicine. So when I get home, I'll probably have lunch, and then we'll get back to working. So that's another part of my life, is I just go to the store every once in a while, go to the doctor's every once in a while, get more medicine every once in a while. So I'm sure that's an exciting clip. I'll show you what I've got so far. Ooh, so healthy looking. Well, isn't this just a beautiful and lovely angle to be vlogging from? I'm finally home from being out at the doctor's and the grocery store to pick up new medicine and some groceries. It looks like I'm wearing the same sweatshirt, but I'm not. This is the actually correct punctuation print sweatshirt on my Redbubble. Shameless plug, but also I wear this thing a ton because it's comfortable and I really like it and I think it's neat. But I thought I'd do a little grocery haul. I don't know. It's not really like a full-on grocery haul. It was just me picking up a couple bits and bobbles. But yeah. The milk chocolate chips, because I'll make hot chocolate with these. I'll put them in my pancakes, things like that. It takes me a good while to get through a bag, and I just finished a bag this morning, so yeah. Reese's ice cream shell. Along with this, I got some cookies and cream ice cream, but that's already in the freezer upstairs, so I'm not gonna go get that. But I love this Reese's shell stuff. My Walmart sells out of it really quickly, and then they don't get it back in stock for like a couple months, so yeah. I got some chessmen. I love studying with these. I'll brew myself some black tea, some Earl Grey, and then I'll dip these in my tea and I'll eat them. If I go to Aldi has some chocolate covered butter cookies, and I really like those, but Walmart doesn't have them. But yeah, and these are spring themed. They're cute. Yeah, I'm like out of breath. I'm so tired. Hand soap. Good, cheap hand soap to wash my hands because I'm out of hand soap. I'll just lean for the rest of this. Paprika. Because I'm out of paprika and I use a ton of this because I like spicy things. Not that paprika's spicy. I use it in conjunction with other things. Some pet wipes because this morning Maestro peed and then in his litter box and then proceeded to stuff his paws and his butt in my face. And then I got some Simply Peach juice because I love drinking juice. And this is really good if you add in like some lemon juice and then either some peach whiskey or peach schnapps. But I'll also just drink this stuff on its own. It's really good. That's my grocery haul. Yeah, and then I had to buy $50 worth of medication, 2 medications. So doctor's office visit went well. Met with a new resident. We're gonna do a sleep study because I can't sleep. And when I do finally fall asleep, I'm asleep for like 10 to 14 hours. Which isn't good. And then other times I'll get like 3 hours of sleep. And then I'm up for like 20 hours. So I'm exhausted chronically. So now that I'm finally home and it's about 3:44, my doctor's appointment was at 1:40, so I've been gone for 2 hours, which is an hour longer than I was accounting for. It's probably time to study. Take notes over chapter 5 of my linguistics textbook, then do my discussion post, which actually I think I can do my discussion post before that, but I also need to read my textbook. Yeah, my discussion post for my linguistics class is talk about my favorite word and my least favorite word and why I think that is. I can't think off the top of my head what my favorite word is, but I know my least favorite word is girth. I hate the phonemes of it, so the g, earth, all of the sounds that make it up. I hate it. I hate them put together. I hate the way the word sounds all together. Girth. It's hard to say. I don't like it. And anytime I hear it, all I think about is those poor old days where baby Xanna didn't know what lemon meant on fanfiction.net. And I the word girth, like, you know, I hate that word. I hate it. Maybe my favorite word is chagrin. I don't know. I used to say chargin because I didn't know that it was pronounced chagrin. Sometimes I'll still say chargin just to make my boyfriend go, ah! It's kind of a fun thing. This is kind of fun vlogging. What if I vlogged more often? What if I became a vlog channel? What do you guys think about that? A writer vlog channel with barely any writing because I'm too busy. Oh, I am exhausted. I already took a nap today. I can't take another one. I have too much to do. So I'm gonna brew myself another cup of tea. This is my mug of the day. Isn't it pretty? It'll be my second cup of Earl Grey. Or maybe I'll do like a Darjeeling or a detox tea. No. It's weird, when I study or when I write, I want black tea. And specifically, I want Earl Grey. Earl Grey is probably my favorite tea. I really like Earl Grey. I like I think I get the Bigelow Earl Grey. It's my favorite Earl Grey. I've tried a couple of others. They're alright. And also, before anyone gets worried about the amount of tea I'm consuming, I drink decaf. Because... yeah, my heart can probably handle caffeine nowadays with my heart medication and everything, but I still just prefer decaf. And it means that I can drink as many cups as I want. Yeah. Let's get to work. So today's vlog is just going to be called How Many Times Can I Shift the Perspective When Sitting in the Same Chair? It is about 5:10 now. I finished my assignment that was due tonight. My struggle not stop screaming. And I am this close to screaming back. I finished my assignment that was due tonight, which was to go over the phonemes and morphemes of my favorite word and least favorite word, see if their definitions have changed through time, and then why I like the word or don't like the word, and if that has anything to do with the phonemes or morphemes. So the phonemes are the sounds that make up a word. So k, I, d are the phonemes of kid. I finished that assignment and it's done. I got the title of my paper done for my class, for the same class, which is An Analysis of Affectionate Language Used in Pride and Prejudice and The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. So I'm analyzing Darcy's second proposal and Samwise's motivational speech to Frodo of, I cannot carry it, but I can carry you. And so looking at the comparison of affection and just in general those scenes with Sam in that point in the end of the book, and the language that he uses to display his brotherly affection to Frodo and his friendship and support to him, and how that language is slightly different than the language used from Darcy to explain his love to Elizabeth. And so looking at, these are both moments in which affection is used and displayed, but here's how the words are different, and here's the word choices, and here are the phonemes, and here are the morphemes for them, things like that. And my show will not stop screaming. But I don't think I have the brain power to do that tonight. I don't think I have, because all I have to do is I need 2 to 3 pages. I need to describe the chosen written or spoken pieces and explain why I chose them. So essentially what I just said to you, but I don't feel like typing. Analyze the chosen pieces from a morphological and or phonological, wow, I'm doing so great, perspectives. So I need to look into the meaning of the words and the breakdown of the sounds in the words. And then it goes on to say, in other words, how does the use of words in the chosen piece relate to morphological and or phonological ideas and concepts? And I feel like there's another point. No, just those 2. But I need to get 2 to 3 pages from that, so it shouldn't be too hard to at least get into 2 pages. And the professor said, hey, like, you've got 1.5 pages and you've met everything, don't add fluff. Like, I'm not going to count you out if it's well done. So yeah, I could probably easily get 3 pages. I always feel like I'm gonna struggle to reach my word counts, but then I don't. I struggle to meet them the other way. I struggle on like condensing information, even though that's my favorite part of editing. My favorite part of editing is just figuring out what I actually wanted to say and like make it concise and clear, and it's my favorite part of editing. Other than that, I have a couple bits of work I have to do for a company, which I really don't feel like doing. It's still snowing. I think I inserted the clips of snow before this. I hope you guys liked them. It's been kind of nice watching the snow out my back door. And I've got my space heater right here keeping me warm, and I finished my 2nd cup of Earl Grey. I'll probably go for my 3rd with dinner. I have been drinking water. It's like 32 ounces today already, or something close to that. If I just had one of these, or if I had 2. I think I've had almost 2 of these. That would be 32 ounces. I have no idea what this jar was from. It says Atlas on the front. I don't know what that is, and then it's got 4-ounce mark, 8-ounce mark, and then this would be 16, so drinking 2 of these would be 32. Yeah. I have no idea how long this vlog is going to be. I don't know. I feel like it's fun. I'm taking you through an entire day. I like how I started this off being like, I'm going to take you through my life as a writer. And like, I haven't been able to write at all. And that's kind of the life of a writer in a lot of instances. Like, I've got jobs that pay my bills that I have to prioritize, and homework that I have to prioritize for my degree that I want to use for book writing and editing and other things. I've been thinking about work a lot recently. Maybe we can have a real talk here. And about how I saw this person on TikTok talk about how authors shouldn't make their own covers. Because as soon as she started making her own covers, she started getting really invested in it and getting really good at it. And then she started making pre-mades, selling those out and making more pre-mades and selling out of those and hiring people to help her make pre-made book covers and then custom book covers and everything like that. And she was getting really successful in that, but she wasn't writing anymore. And I feel like I've been kind of doing that with like editing and like doing the editing contracts I've been doing. Like, am I taking away from my time as an author? So I've been thinking about work and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about jobs I could do that could help pay my bills and support me as a writer. Like when I graduate and everything. And I'm thinking, I've been looking at video game companies and like writing for video game companies. I don't know. I feel like that would be really cool. And then I can work on my books at the same time. Should probably also look into like just publishing kids' books. Because I have a couple kids' books written. If you didn't know that about me, I write like adult dark fantasy or new adult dark fantasy, and I write children's books. I've only published a collection of short stories and poems, but yeah, so like, I don't know. There's a lot to do with life. And I'm really tired, yo. But, so that's what I've gotten done today. You've kind of come along with me. I feel like you've just seen me from here. I had that clip from the grocery store, I guess. I was gonna film myself at the doctor's office, but they got me in a room really quick. And like, I was almost late, so I didn't want to film anything in the car. This is why I don't vlog. I'm just home. Like, I don't do anything interesting at home. I sit in this spot or at my desk. I work all day. I don't know if that's fun to watch or... Yeah. I don't know. Are you having fun? Are you even watching still at this point? If you're watching still at this point, let me know. Let me know if you make it to the end. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to the end, honestly. I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this thing. Oh, let's do a little streak update. There's horrible lighting for it, but the base is green. You can kind of see that it goes into pink. And then purple and blue. Ooh, so exciting. And you can see it so well under this warm light, which will be fixed in editing, I'm sure. Unless I don't fix it in editing because I'm lazy, which is always a possibility. Anyways, I'm gonna take a brain break, probably. Been working nonstop for like almost 2 hours again. And before that, I'd been working nonstop since like 7 in the morning. I deserve a break, I think. I think I deserve a break. Should I vlog my break? No, because my break's probably going to be me on the phone. That's what I do for my breaks, and why I don't also vlog is because a lot of the stuff I do that could be interesting is me being on my phone, and I film on my phone. Do need to get some reading done. I was gonna say I could do my reading for Pride and Prejudice and Lord of the Rings, but that's like schoolwork reading. And even though I'm excited to do it, I don't want to do it yet. So maybe I'll start reading for The Wolf. If I do, I'll let you know.